Hi, good morning for all. So today I discussed one topics Docker build and push and run and Docker build and push and Docker run by using of Jenkins pipeline. So this is a concept we will discuss today. No? So what are the peer requests for achieve above concept? So we need to install one Ubuntu server first in our AWS console, and we need to install the Jenkins installation in this server, and and then so we need to install Docker also. So we create the images, right? That's why we need to install the Docker, and this is for so we need to run the images into the Jenkins user, right? That's why we have to provide this provide permissions. Okay. Um, Then we need to restart the Jenkins again, and we need to restart the Docker also, and then we need to install some related plugins in a Jenkins plugins. So what are the plugins we need to install, right? Docker and Docker Hub Registry and pipeline related plugins we need to install in the manage plugins, and we need to provide the credentials into the Docker related credentials we need to provide into the manage credentials in the Jenkins. Okay, and seventh, we need to create a repository, and we already create a repository. I will show you later, and we need to create the file and put and store into the Git repository. Okay, we need to create the Docker Hub repository. So we already have created in this pipeline. Let me go with this pipeline. So here we are already mentioned exist in my Docker Hub repo, and it is a customized tag I provided, and this is my customized image name. Okay, this is a checkout command to check the URL and check the our code also by using checkout code, and then for this command to create the images. Then we can push the our Docker Hub. In the script, we can observe this is a Docker Hub credits. So by using of Docker Hub credits, it should be we can store into the credentials into the manage credentials for this ID. So that's why we provide this ID name in this pipeline. Okay. Then we can push that images into the Docker Hub registry. Okay. Then we can run the container. So in this script, if you have any existing containers, for this command we need to remove, and for this command we can run the container. So and then this is for post command. So this is the overall pipeline. We will discuss today. Okay. Let me do the one by one. The first step, Ubuntu server setup. Okay, yeah. So here the in EC2 dashboard, I will select with pipeline and select with Ubuntu and 22.04. Okay, then select with T2 micro. Let me select with some big one because I need to install Jenkins, right? That's why T2 small or T2 medium. Yeah, T2 medium, it's good. Mm. This let me select the existed key pair. This is a network. I'd like to select with this one. And here I added one more security rule, that is 8080. Because Jenkins running in this port only. Okay, let me refresh. I know what to. Let me change the appearance, change settings, appearance, change the font, 14. Okay. And yeah, let me run one by one these commands. What is the commands? Yeah. Okay. Jenkins installations, right? And second one, apt install Jenkins. Okay. It's running. This is a Java application 21 JDK they support into the in Jenkins installation. And, let me copy this one. Why should I explain this concept? Because I recently I faced one thesis interview. They're asking, can you please explain and in CSCD pipeline? They are asked. So I will at the time I will explain this process. So continuous integration, continuous delivery, and deployment. This pipeline I explained. So that's why I shared this my knowledge to today. Okay. Jenkins installed properly. Let me go with okay. So plugins install. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And then what I need to do next? I need to install Docker in a Jenkins server. Mm, okay, then sudo add user mode -ag Docker Jenkins. Oh, yeah. I don't right now. I'm not adding. No, I'm not running this command. So if I not run these commands, we face some error in a Jenkins pipeline. Okay, let's see that error and then add this command. Okay, okay. So now Docker is installed now. Okay, yeah, and what is the next? Go to the Jenkins and Docker Hub registry pipeline installation. Okay, and give common name. When password also same. Okay, here I will select with the new item. So before going to the new item, I need to install some plugins. I go with plugins here, available plugins and pipeline, Docker pipeline, and Docker, Docker literal plugins. Let me install Docker Hub registry. There is okay. Here I can see. Okay, let me install. So what next? I need to provide the credentials, right? Okay, go to the manage Jenkins. Uh, then go to the credentials. So let me select the global and add the credentials. Okay, here I can see username and password. Okay, and username. This is my. Oh, you can see now here. Let me sign up. So this is mail I provided. Here I'm at. Here I provided. Then let me sign in. Okay, these are all my repositories. And this is a Jenkins. This is my repository. I need to create the one more repo, which is already provided. Here. This is my repo. Okay. Let me create with the new one also, like Docker pipeline, and select it pipe. Create. Okay. Oh, I need here I provide the username. I need to provide the password also. Docker Hub password. Great. 2022M. And ID. This is the ID. Docker Hub credits. Create it. Okay. Yeah. Um. Let me copy this pipeline. So this in this my Git. This is my Git URL. Let me go with Git URL. So this is my, you know, this is our Docker file. Okay, it is already there. Um, I just copy this. I'm already added into the Git URL in the pipeline. The same. This is also same. Okay. So let me copy everything, and I need to change the pipeline also. Okay, this one. Because here the pipeline is Docker pipeline, right? This is one I need to change. Okay. Uh, let me go with the dashboard and build with new item. And here I can mention Docker pipeline. Select our pipeline. Okay. Okay. I need to select with yeah, here. Let me provide with our pipeline information, everything here. Okay, and I need to change with only one thing. the image Docker Hub repo. Okay, this is our Docker Hub repo. This is our tag, the customized tag. Okay, and then a container name. You can mention different name also. Jenkins pipeline. Okay. Okay, yeah. This checkout and this for create the image and push the Docker Hub and run the container, and then okay, fine. Let me build now. Okay, I started building. It's going on. Got error. Like let me check. Yeah, you can see now is cloning our GitHub, it should be fine, and we create the images. So when by using of Docker file, we create the images. So here, the permission denied. We'll try to connect with the Docker daemon socket. Okay. So we need to provide a permission into the Jenkins pipeline. So that's why I need to run this command. Which command? For this command. So this command to help to run the images and create the images and run the container into the Jenkins dashboard. Okay, let me do again. Our Jenkins is restarting now. They restarted. That's why I'm asking again credentials. Yeah, it is restarted successfully in Jenkins. Okay. So let me select it our pipeline and run again. So now we can see successfully done. Okay. Let me check with the pipeline overview. Okay. Yeah. So first, to start with checkout and build the images and push with our Docker Hub and run as a container. Okay. And post actions. Okay. Pipeline finished successfully. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So here build the Docker images, right? So let me check with here also Docker images. Okay. This is our image. This is our repository. This is our container ID. Okay, and this image it is pushed because you can show now here. So it is pushed our Docker repository, right? So let me check here also. Now there is no image into our repository. Let me refresh. You can see now. So now the new image here. This is our new image pushed successfully in our Docker repository. Okay, and then I need to check running container also, right? Docker PS. Okay, yeah, Docker PS. that is Nginx image. It is running on a port 8081. 8081. Okay. So let me check with our server level also. 8081. I think it's not running. So I need to check with the server level firewalls. I need to allow the some ports. 8081. Yeah. So our container running successfully. Okay. Yeah, I can see now. So this content will be available, in Docker file. So this is a some simple Nginx image. We can give the base image in an Nginx image, and we remove some index.html. We run go this one will print in this file. Okay. So hello, DevOps. Hello, I'm from DevOps. So this content we can able to see now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is actually our Docker build and push and run. Docker build and run and push by using of Jenkins pipeline. Okay. Yeah, so that's it, guys. And today class, thank you for watching this video. So we will connect to further interview questions. Thank you.